Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Wednesday, May the 10th, 2023. And don't have the slide for the disclaimer, but this room is for informational and education purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds that you can afford to do without. Good morning, Arizona Bob. Okay, market opens in less than a minute. We've got to get in sync. Looks like the YM chart crashed on me. At least I can't access that one. Yeah, and it's just hanging there. And good morning, Pamela. See if I can get that one to come up. It looks like the YM is not going to work until I restart NinjaTrader, so I'm not going to try to deal with that this morning. Looks like my data has died there. So, soybeans, market's open. We pick up a long trade. $14.12 flat. Just triggered in again. All right, so since we can't look at the YM, we've got the long on soybeans. Let's go ahead and take a look at the energies. Crude oil this morning, 901.06. Pick up a short trade from 73.68. That does come down, hits target 1 for 16 ticks, and then one additional tick on the second position. 17 ticks, one and done this morning. Not big, but a solid trade nonetheless. Third trade here is nice. Is a nice runner, but Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, I don't want to have to pull it all the way. Let's see. No, I don't have that up. Let's try something on this one. See if it'll bring that one up. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's the strategy that's crashed. You'll have to see if that comes up. Anyway, so crude was one and done. Unleaded, 9 o'clock start. 18 seconds after, picks up a short trade from 9.59. That does hit target one. So target one traders pick up 35 ticks, and it'll be a POQ trade. Trails out at 9.51. So 8 ticks on the trailer, 35 on the target is 43. Good morning, Miles. And a one and done for target one traders on unleaded. And soybeans getting close to target one at 14.15 even. And there it is. So that will be this will be a one and done session on soybeans. 12 ticks for target one. All right, new trade right here on, this is actually a target two traders next trade after the short. Target two traders pick up 16, and that unfortunately is a full stop out. The magenta trades are 200 EMA trades, which are not part of the trade plan. And now we have another long. See if it comes back up. See if crude rebounds a bit. Fortunately, it didn't crash the whole platform. Trailer to 14.14 and a quarter. Picking up target two for 19 ticks. Session high at 18 and a quarter. And target three at 18 and a half. And there is a stop and reverse on unleaded. Let's see, 27, so that 4 tick adjustment, that'll put it at 23. And money management, we're going of course to target 2, so target 1 doesn't mean anything to us at this point. But that's a full loss and a stop in reverse, so we're going to have to work with unleaded this morning. Nothing on the Russell. Still the same on soybeans. Pound Aussie this morning has been more active than it's been lately, but we pick up a trade 8:20 seconds after our start time, 8:30:20. That hits money management down here beyond target 2, misses target 3 by 1 tick. If you traded for profit, that would be a POQ, but if not, you come up with the next short at 6:49, money management at 6:37. So target 2 at target 2, target 3, target 4, and beautiful trailer down here. If we trade it strictly by the trade plan and don't go trade for profit on this one, we do get the second trade. So that's one of those, you have to follow your trade plan, whichever is, if it's trade strictly by the chart, or if you use trade for profit, do it consistently. Missing by 1 tick would be a POQ. It looks like now long trade is being successful there, but we are done at this point. All right, target 2 on unleaded. One, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 more trades we can take. We're still trailing 697, it looks like. Lamb and the Russell with strong down moves. Let's check in on micro NQ. Long is too early. Short. I think the short probably was too fast, but we can take a look at it. Nicely successful trade on the short. Let's see if I've got I don't have that one set up, I don't think. Alright, MNQ stopping out, as did soybeans at 14 1/4. CPI was at 830 this morning. Consumer Price Index. Interesting that initial slightly up. Go back to 830 and we had a pretty strong uptrend for an hour, and then shortly after open we took a strong down move. Where were we at? Coming into the, actually, yeah, there we are. Pre-market open right in here, so about 33,590 thereabouts. So yeah, we came back to right where we were before the report. Good couple of trades if you could get anything in. And a long trade on the micro NQ now for 12 seconds on that bar. So I'd say we're in that trade. What I'm going to do is duplicate this one, put in entry and setup, and let's see what it is on a 4-second. I'll have to go back a little ways. That loads up. There it is. Okay, looks like 4 seconds was there, 8 seconds. Yeah, looks like really didn't have a chance. 8 seconds were right here. So no chance to get in that one. That's a shame. That was a nice trade. So our first trade of the morning is the long. Go back and take a look at, see what Unleaded is doing with us this morning now. Okay, we stopped out of that target to win, and we triggered into another long. That's not a good, probably not good, as the trend is down, although crude looks like it may be at least consolidating a bit. Tell you what, let's stick this up here. So we can look at both of them, since we haven't got the YM. Actually, soybeans is done. I'm going to put it down there. We can at least get an idea from the micro YM. And short on the Russell. A big bar there, so should be in that. Money management achieved. Stop now at 66.6. Entry was at 66.7. Looking for target 3. And unleaded with another full stop out. One more trade remaining. Target 1 traders got POQ on the first trade. And they were the ones that did well this morning. Target 2 traders are getting hurt a bit. Although it looks like those 200 EMA trades, well, that would have been a loss. This one would have been a solid winner. And the blue short would have been the final trade of the morning. And yet another long. See if the energies are going to push higher now. Break-even trade on, well, let's see, actually, no, that's a winner. We did hit target 3 just barely and came back for a break-even stop out on the Micro Russell. Micro NQ still hanging around just below the entry on the long trade. And Micro YM pushing down now, well, down in the 510 level. And NinjaTrader 8.1 is out, I believe. I haven't upgraded yet. Haven't updated to that yet, but it's out. And NinjaTrader has also changed up their licensing scheme a little bit. They don't have separate licenses now. The lifetime license comes with capability for all markets, but I believe it's up in price now up to, it's around 1,500 somewhere. I haven't looked at the pricing lately. It's somewhere in between where single broker license and multi-broker license was, I believe. But they've also added some cloud features as long as you're not running in multi-broker mode. You can actually run it in the cloud, it sounds like. So I'll have to look into that a little bit, although the situation I'm in, I'm basically running multi-broker all the time because I'm running Forex and my trade in interactive brokers, so I have to run a separate data feed because that interactive IB is not an unfiltered data feed. And a new second short trade on the Russell. Plenty of time to get in that, and now it's pulled back above the entry, so certainly we'll be able to get in it if it comes down. And there it comes down, a little quick pop. That's target, and that actually, well, no, popped down. Let's see, we got as low as 61.5. Our entry was 63.2. So 63.2, 61.8 would be our money management. So we did get it, and that's a break-even stop out. So a second break-even trade on the Russell. Micro NQ is still in the long trade. Unleaded, still surviving in the long. We'll have to see where it goes, see if it is able to make a push higher. Now, this is a solid trade size, but we got to get to the target, get to target 2 to make it worthwhile. And we're probably going to need a pretty good runner here to get anywhere close to positive. All right, and the MYM starting to push up a little bit, as is the Micro Russell, and Micro NQ starting to push up again as well. No 10 a.m. crude session this morning with the inventory report this evening, or at 10:30. And target 1 on Micro NQ, so stop comes to break even plus a tick, 350 and a quarter. Energy is trying to work up toward the 50 EMA, and looks like that was rejected. Looking like resistance at about 46.40. In that range at least 3 times. Just poking barely through. And taking another run at it. Micro NQ 378.5 for target 2. Looks like we got to 377.5, 1 point away, 4 ticks, but now pulling back. Hey, good morning, Don. We missed the YM this morning. My YM chart crashed. I'll have to completely restart. I've seen that type of crash before. I'll have to completely restart NinjaTrader. Do that. So rather than go through all that, we'll go ahead and just skip the one chart. And Micro NQ, strong upward push, going through target 2 and looking for target 3. Trailing now at 368 3/4. Our energy is going sideways at the moment. $371.5 for Micro NQ and target 3. So the market's being pretty active this morning. Strong up move after the CPI report at 8:30 Eastern this morning, 7:30 Central. Then giving all that and a little bit more back starting at market shortly, a few minutes after market open, and now heading back up. So good movement for trading, and unleaded breaking through the 50 EMA. Let's see if it continues higher. Crude looking like it's going higher as well. Same thing. It's just broken through the 50 EMA. Looking for target 2 on unleaded. Still the last trade of our morning session. All right. unleaded, trying to getting close to money management, and micro NQ through target 4 now, trailing at 13,400 flat. This turning into a very nice trade. So an initial trade too fast to the short side, followed up by just as big a trade to the long side. And money management on unleaded. Stop comes to break even at 637. Yeah, 637 for the trailing stop now on unleaded. Looking for target 2. And stopping out, that's unfortunate. Stopping out on the trailer on unleaded, 664. And that ends our unleaded session for the day. Micro NQ at 405 3/4 for the trailing stop. That's now beyond target 4. Still no change on the micro NQ. Still no trade, no more trades. Just our two break evens on the Russell. And now short on the Russell. 42, 43, whoops. Okay, they probably in that bar somewhere. And at least break even again. Through target 2, still need to get to target 3. And actually we did get one, yeah, we got actually a win and a break even. Forgot we did just barely get to target 3 on the Russell the first trade. Micro YM up just a few points. We're up, what, about 60 points or so from the point where just before where the CPI came out this morning, after some pretty good size swings. Up like 170 points from 190, actually up close to 200 points from the low point that we got to, that swing low down just almost 33,510. A 200 point move back up. And we got an up move after the CPI this morning. Strong down move after market open, and now moving back up since about 9:45 or so, 9:45, 9:50. And the Russell stopped out for another break-even trade. So it looks kind of slow going at the moment. Micro NQ setting new session highs. All right, 4:11 3/4, and it's 10:15. So knowing that I'm going to have to restart NinjaTrader completely, and I'm going to have to crash out and restart and reopen some things, I'm going to go ahead and sign off this morning. Mostly profitable day. Would have been interesting to look at what we could have done with the YM this morning. Very active movements on the market indices. Russell just not able to. It was able to get off the one winner, but not able to really take. It's just kind of sawtooth, not taking advantage of the bigger moves that we're seeing in both the micro NQ and the micro YM. But with that, I will say goodbye for this session, and we'll be back in 10 to 15, less than 15 minutes for the crude oil inventory session. Talk to you soon.